Hi everyone, welcome to the Crafty Pixie channel where we do sewing projects and subscription boxes. I am B. If you are new or old here, thank you so much for stopping by. It is great to have you. I see you and you guys are doing amazing every single day. Thank you for waking up and fighting and being who you are. It's awesome. And I really appreciate that you come to see me every week. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we have April's Cool Stitches box. This is definitely a bigger box than what they usually send. So I'm kind of interested to see what's in it. I don't know. I'm interested to see what's in it. But for those of you that don't know, this box's price at time of filming is $32.99 to the US. I'll have the link in the description box below for you so you can pick what plans you want and everything like that. Cool Stitches, this is the So Fun box. But Cool Stitches, I think, offers 4 monthly subscription boxes that you can choose from. This is the fun, well, I mean, they're all fun if you like to sew, but this is like the little project box. They've got clothing boxes, so you get a pattern and directions on how to do it along with the fabric and everything, which is really cool. I might do that at some point in time. We'll see how everything goes with the economy. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you know when I upload every week. Leave a comment in the comment section, especially if you are a new subscriber. I would love to hear from you, and give the video a thumbs up. Also, please do not forget to share the video with your friends and family. It really helps. It really, really does. I thank you guys all so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the video. So let's get the box open and see what's inside. All right, let's crack this month's box open and see what we have. This is definitely a bigger box than usual. Maybe she just, or they just ran out of the smaller boxes, or couldn't get them. I don't know. But let's take a look. What we got? Oh, that looks full. Okay, hold on. All right. I love these little thank you stickers. They're so cute. All right. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Hold on. Let's see. We've got our Gutermann thread and our Schmetz U80 needle. I think we got a U80 needle last time too. But yep, our U80 needle and our Gutermann thread. I'm going to assume that's white. And then, oh, look at this. We got a stylist, crystal stylus, and ink pen. Ooh, I love pens. That's something about me. I love collecting pens and like notepads or like journal books or anything like that. I love them. So, oh, that's really cute. And then it's a turn, no? Do you turn? Yep, you turn it to be able to write. Your stylus is up here. Ah, that's cool. Okay. Right there. Let me get the paperwork out of the way. Hold on. All right. All right, we got this patterns by Jennifer Jangles. Happy Patterns. They're trinket trays. Those are cute. Okay. Let's see. Finished. They are 1.25 inches high by 4 inches wide. Looks like you can do this with 1/4 yard or a fat quarter. All right. Let's see what we got in. Ooh. Okay, so we've got cute little pom-pom tassel here. And we got a nice yellow fat, or not fat quarter, but like square, and then a nice little, oh, that's cute, little flower pots on green. And we've got cars and trains. My son would definitely love this fabric. All right. Ooh. Definitely a fun, carefree kind of box this month. And then clouds, that's cute. And then 2 more squares. And we have some embroidery floss in doesn't tell me what color it is. I'm gonna go with pink. Piece of cardboard. Looks like a piece of fusible webbing. Then we have, let's see, looks like we have some batting that's not fusible, it's just batting. And then we have our Peltex, let's see, Peltex 71F, so the ultra firm Peltex, and it looks like it feels like it's fusible on one side. Hold on. Yep, it is fusible on one side. You can't always find the ones that are fusible on just one side, so that's really cool. Let me see what else we got. There is a coupon in here for, if you are a member, $40 or 40% off through April 15th. And then there's a little scrap buster project by Stitches by Crystal. They're cute little drawstring chick bags. That's cute. That'll be perfect for Easter. Okay, that's cute. All right, well, we got 2 patterns this month, and then we get a little instruction to make the embroidery floss tassels if you don't want to use the pom-poms. So that's cute. All right, that looks to be, oh no, hold on. Oh, we got candy again. These were really good last time. I think they're the same flavor. All right, well that's everything in the box. So that's really cool. We got a little pen and stylus and everything like that. And these are not always the cheapest to buy, so that's really cool. All right, well, let's get to materials and escape for a while. Okay, for this project, of course, you're going to need the directions, and then you're going to need all of your fabric and interfacing, batting, everything all cut out. I didn't cut any of the little tassel yet, or not tassel, but the little trim yet, because I'm gonna kind of measure as everything is sewn. You're gonna need scissors. It's always good to have a marking tool. It's always good to have a ruler. Always good to have a seam ripper. And of course your clips or pins. You're gonna need your sewing machine, iron, the coordinating thread that came with the box, and a little bit of time. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the applique design. You don't have to do this design if you don't want to. They do in the pattern give you quite a few options for an applique design. I did choose the star for this one. I'm gonna make it for my son because it's got cars and stuff on it. So basically what you do, because I already did it to this one, is you're going to take your pattern piece for the applique and you're gonna lay it down on the paper side of the interfacing that was provided in the box. So it's got paper on one side and then it's got like this glue on the other. So on the paper side, you lay it down, you're gonna trace your pattern piece, and then you're gonna cut it out, give yourself like 1/4 of an inch around, and then you're going to take this paper piece, cut it out, and then you're going to like glue it pretty much. So you're going to take it over to the iron, place the fabric that you want to use face down, take the sticky side of your webbing, place that down, and then you're going to iron over the top. You're going to see it's going to attach really fast. And then you're going to cut out the pattern piece that you made. Now, you're going to take whatever the inside of your trinket box or trinket tray, whatever fabric you're choosing to do that, and we're going to center it. You know, find a place that you like. Then we're going to take this over to the sewing machine. We're going, not sewing machine, iron. We're going to pull the paper off of the back, and then we're going to iron where you want the star or whatever applique piece you want on there. Now, after you're done with that, you can either hand stitch this down, or you can take it over to the sewing machine and do a nice little stitch right around. In the picture, it's not super fancy. Of course, you can literally like embroider all the way around if you want to. I'm probably just gonna take it to the sewing machine and do a nice little quick stitch all the way around. So I'm gonna go to the iron, do that, go to the sewing machine, stitch it on, and then I'll be right back. Now that that is done, we're going to go ahead and put it to the side. Stick it over here. Now we're going to grab our firm interfacing, so the Peltex, I think it's 70, or the Pellon 71, I think. And then you're going to grab your outer piece of fabric. You're going to lay your outer piece of fabric face down. And then the interfacing that I got in my box is smooth on one side and has glue on the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to center this piece of interfacing, and then I'm going to like attach it you know, like iron it so that it fuses. And then I'm going to, you have to fold over the edge of the fabric because clearly the interfacing is smaller than the outer fabric. So you want to make sure you're even on all of the sides, and then you're going to fold it over and clip it. Hold on. Not quite centered. Fold it over, clip it. And you're going to take it over to the sewing machine, and you're just going to do like 1/8 of an inch seam allowance all the way around so we attach more firmly the sides to the interfacing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. All right, so that is sewn into place. I did have an issue with these little corners, so just bear that in mind when you're doing it. Other than that, it's not too bad. So now we're gonna flip that so that it's right side down. We're gonna take the batting, lay that down, and then we're going to take our inner piece and lay that down, okay? And we're going to pin everything. Now we're going to take this over to the sewing machine. Hold on. And right where our little corners are, we're going to stitch down, stitch across, and stitch across. This is going to help us fold that firm interfacing in the next step. So you can use 2.5 millimeter stitch length. You back stitch at the beginning and at the end of each stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. All right, with that sewn, now we're going to put the trim in. So it's pretty self-explanatory. What I do is I lift the inner, place the trim down, you want the bottom of the trim pom-poms to rest right up against the fabric of the inner. Make sure it's even. Clip the end. And then I literally just trim the edge. So I'm already in place and everything like that. Now we're going to take this over to the sewing machine, and we're going to literally stitch right across the end, right here, 2.5 millimeter stitch length, back stitch at the beginning and at the end. Main thing, you have to catch this layer, the pom-pom trim, and the reverse layer all in one go. Okay, so just be very careful, go very slowly. It is not a race. You know what might come in handy is a stiletto. This is the stiletto I use. I am just able to get closer to the presser foot with this little edge than anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. All right, so that is done. You have to be really careful when you're putting this trim on. There is not a lot of space between the edge of the pom-poms and the edge of the straightaway. So you have to be really careful when you're putting this, you know, attaching all of them. But I've already done these 3 sides. So basically what you're gonna do is you're literally gonna fold them together like so and clip them. And then you're gonna take this over to the sewing machine and you're just gonna do a zigzag stitch to seal everything on all 4 corners. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that and I'll be right back. All right, and with a final go over, you are done. So it's a cute little, for a first attempt, that's not bad. I feel like the fabric is bunched a little bit, but it's okay. It's not, once you put stuff in it, you won't really mind it. I'm not putting any pom-poms or tassels because it's for my son. And he doesn't really do any of that. So yeah, it's done. It's really cute. I'm definitely going to experiment a little with these. I know a few people who would really like them. So please leave a comment in the comment section, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to share. Until next time, see ya!